Hey guys, Demoman here with another video series for you. So we wrapped up mega ships. Now it's time to enter a new video series. This one's going to be on dropships, and it'll be going by price range, abilities, and stuff like that. It'll break down into 3 segments where I will read off some stats, read a brochure if there is one available, talk about the ship a little bit, and then give my personal thoughts. I even made a new intro for this video series, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. This one's going to be on the transport Argo. So, let's do this. The Argo Astronautics MPUV-1P, commonly Argo personnel. This version of the Argo is geared towards a simple but incredibly important responsibility, moving ground of people from place to place. The UAE Navy uses MPUV-1PS extensively, and any new recruits can likely recall those terrifying moments in which such a ship carried them to their first space assignment. In civilian hands, Argo personnel ships are adapted for everything from standard taxi services to the use as a makeshift combat dropship. The Argo is capable of carrying up to 8 humans and their equipment. So that's pretty good for a ship that's this small. You know what I mean, guys? It's pretty interesting. So let's learn more about this vessel and what it's capable of and stuff like this. So let's read into the Argo's brochure and read more about what really makes this ship unique. Rough and ready. When you buy a utility vehicle, you don't want conditions. You don't want qualifying statements, you want results. The 2946 Argo MPUV is designed to deliver in whatever environment or condition you throw at it. We at Argo know that the universe is unpredictable, that there is no such thing as ideal. The MPUV is built out of the composite alloys capable of withstanding intense temperature and structural pressures, both in atmosphere and out, so you can finish your job your way. Get work done. The MPUV's modular undercarriage can be outfitted with a variety of different pods depending on your needs, making it the perfect option for hauling, transport, repair, and even search and rescue. The combined VTOL thrusters and the Argo's winning point-precision engines provide you with the surgical flight control if you want it, but the muscle when you need it. That's why everyone from megacorps like Shubin Interstellar to the UAE Navy trust Argo as their go-to utility vehicle. Tough from takeoff. Durable, flexible, and reliable. These are the ideals that drive every decision in the MPUV. With each model, our engineers work tirelessly to challenge our design, look at what's been done, and question if it could be done better. Ultimately, our biggest test is you. We know that for all our rigorous courses and standards, you will ask more. So you need it to take everything you can throw at it. Because when there's a job on the line, having a ship that can rise above what you ask of it shouldn't be an ideal, it should be a reality. To touchdown. So let's now have a look at the stats here on the cargo Argos, or the transport Argo. It's around 9 meters long, it weighs 6,000 kilograms, it has 1 pilot, its focus is transport, primary engines, it has 4 tier 1s, and it has a whole bucket load of maneuvering thrusters. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 tier 1 maneuvering thrusters, that's a lot, and one size 1 power plant and one size 1 shield. So that makes sense for something like this. So I'm gonna now give my personal thoughts on this and yeah, let you guys know what I think of this ship. So for a price tag of $40, what are you getting? Well, you're getting something that doesn't have a quantum drive, so it has to be ferried around in a larger ship. It's a pretty big ship for something that's supposed to be quite small in my opinion. They double as taxis. That's really cool. I cannot wait to see this thing shuttling around like a taxi variant with a little taxi sign on the top and the yellow and black checkers along the side. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, this ship in my eyes is like the rugged, minimalist, budget dropship. This is the bottom of the barrel in terms of dropships, but that doesn't mean it's by far the worst. I mean, you could pay more for another dropship in this video series that may not be as effective as a dropship as this. Yeah, the one major drawback is a lack of a quantum drive, but in terms of if you want to buy a dropship they will launch from a larger ship, this is perfect because you can probably hold more of these, which means you're transporting more troops. Now, let's look at the drawbacks. Weaponry. It has pretty much got no means to defend itself. These things will be swatted out of the sky if the area has any kind of hostile ground or air forces. If you have anti-air weaponry on the ground, something like this will get blasted out of the sky immediately. If it was to get engaged by a fighter, it would die immediately. So you have to think, when you're using this as a dropship, do not think of using this in a hostile environment. Maybe weather problems and stuff like that, no problem, you know what I mean? If it's just simply shuttling people on and off world, perfect. If it's shuttling people into a hostile environment, say an enemy base, you want to attack it, right? You want to get troops on the ground, you've won the orbital fight, now you're moving into the planet's atmosphere, you've got your fighter pilots ready, they're doing sweeps and you know, attacking the other enemy ground forces, they launch their fighters, and now it's time to put troops on the ground. You deploy your Argos, they all fly down, but the enemy launch another squadron of fighters, or even one Super Hornet. All of a sudden you're now looking at around 75% losses of your Argos. If you launch multiple, if you launch one, boom, 100% loss, it's dead, all the crew aboard dead, passengers dead, everyone is dead. Now you sort of see the drawbacks. It is fantastic though if you have got space superiority and the enemy are holed up in like maybe a building somewhere. Argo can land a safe distance away, deploy troops, and get the hell out of Dodge. It's pretty cool for that. I mean, you know, in Aliens, when they use that dropship to go down, you know, we're in the pack 5x5, that sort of thing, it's perfect if there is no enemy ground forces or air forces nearby. It is not designed for combat. Please remember this, folks. So, on top of this, the Argo does, though, make itself really a good dropship because of its price. It is dirt cheap in the verse. It's going to be able to maintain the thing. You're about to find parts everywhere. I mean, this ship is going to cost you absolutely nothing to run. So it's good to have a couple of these sitting around on board your ship for away teams to use. Even for search and rescue like it's specified, it's a pretty good ship. You know, you send out the Argo with a medical team and an engineering team on board to land or park up next to a larger ship. Everyone EVAs out and goes to save the people who are in need, bring them aboard the Argo, and then boom, there you go, rescue vessel. Or if it's a larger vessel, you land in the hangar and you get out, you rescue the people, put them on board, and you shuttle them back to your ship. It's really good for that purpose. But I do see this ship ending up as the red shirt's worst nightmare. And what I mean by this is I see many organizations using this as a dropship in a hostile environment. They'd be like, okay, you know, like, who wants to get on board the Argo? It's like, you'll have no show of hands. Everyone will just be like, dude, can we please just buy a better dropship? I mean, you know, I've perma-died 8 times already. Do we have to get in the death trap? It's like, yeah, no, it's the only thing we got, you know, like, get in, guys. People get aboard, it's just like, well, you know, like, who's your beneficiary as they're flying down, you know? And if they do reach the ground through hostile enemy fire, it'd be like winning the lottery, you know? They'd be super happy to get out of the thing. only to face death once again fighting on the ground. You don't want your troops on board this thing to be worried about dying on the way down. You want them to be focused on what the job is at hand. And yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. I really do love the Argo though, for it's got a very aliens-esque sort of feel to it. I really do get that sort of vibe from the ship. Put it this way. Would you use a yellow taxi as a combat, APC? That is the question you need to ask yourself. Do you think in a war zone you will see tons of taxis just screaming towards the enemy, right? Dodging tank fire, 50 caliber rounds flying at them, and then reach some of them hopefully reaching their destination, Or would you rather pick an APC, that could reach the destination almost guaranteed? But yeah, I do love the Argo. Something about sending a swarm of taxis at the enemy seems awesome to me. I really love that idea. But I'm not sure I'll be employing that tactic, or people in Death Corp will get pretty mad. They'll be like, why are you using taxis to deploy us? This is ridiculous. But yeah, I do love the Argo. Well, you can look at it another way. I mean, if you do want to use this as a dropship, if you are a freelance Argo pilot and you're being called up for a dropship mission, you can charge whatever kind of fare you want when you land. It'll be pretty cool, You can ring it up and be like, well, we had acid clouds. It's an extra $10, and enemy fire. That's 2,000 credits. You know what I mean? And this is for just each passenger individually, by the way. So it's gonna really rack up. So yeah, I really do love the Argo. Thank you guys for watching. This has been another video. This is the first video in the dropship series where I'll cover the dropships and try and get a real feel for their personalities, you could say. Their drawbacks and their benefits. So the benefits of this is it's dirt cheap, it's easy to replace, unlike its cargo, which will be people, and it can be used to collect escape pods. So yeah, really good ship. It's for a shuttle. It's a really good away team vessel. So yeah, that about wraps it up for this episode, guys. So yeah, I really just want to say thank you to all for supporting the channel. It's really awesome to have you all come back here and watch these videos. I hope you enjoy them. And yeah, it's been fantastic making videos for you guys. I'm going to continue to do so. What if I get to around 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to start monetizing and stuff like that. As of right now, I'm doing this all for free and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll get to around 3,000 subscribers. I'm going to start monetizing, open up a Patreon, and be able to do giveaways, because I like doing that sort of stuff. That'd be great, do giveaways every once in a while, raffles, things like this, so, be able to make your days even better. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. The support you've given me is fantastic. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. I would literally not be doing this without you guys commenting and liking that sort of stuff. You guys are fantastic. Come back every other day to watch. It's fantastic, and I really do appreciate it. That's from the heart, guys. Thank you so much for enabling me to do this. So yeah, you know the drill, commanders. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse. Hopefully not in the back of an Argo, or else we're both gonna go to hell. So yeah, take it easy, guys.